Hey guys, welcome back to Belle's Hoyas. It's a very lovely evening here in Singapore. The weather has cleared up and is a pretty clear evening, slightly cloudy, but temperatures have gone up back to the warm temperature, and the rain has also subsided, at least for today. So as promised, I will be sharing an update of my garden today. Over this corner, I would like to just showcase a few of my Hoyas to share with everybody. Over here we have Pubicalyx Silver Splash. This is a rather common Hoya, to be honest. But I really want to share that with everybody, as I have actually recently added this into my collection, and the splashes on the leaves are actually really very beautiful. The silvery splashes and the long slender leaves. So even though it's quite a common variety of Hoya, but I really like it as well. So yeah. And just above, I have my AH074. This one, as you can see, has silver kind of very beautiful silver splashes on the leaves. But the thing about this Hoya is I notice its silver color is not very stable. So I did quite a few cuttings, and as you can see from here, this particular leaf is really beautiful with very silver splashes. But this one is not a lot, doesn't have a lot of silvery pattern, and this one is really pretty much green. So I feel that AH074 is not very consistent in terms of its splashes, but it's still definitely a very beautiful Hoya. And just to show you guys, these are another two AH74 that I have here that I have made from cuttings. And as you can see, this one, the leaf is again having very beautiful silver splashes here, but the new leaf is pretty much green. And this one as well, this leaf is very silver, but that one is not quite, and there is no new growth yet. So I will update you guys when there's further growth, to share with everybody how this looks like as we move along in the next future videos. And next to the AH074, I have this very special looking Hoya that has very long and narrow thin leaves, almost grass-like. This is Hoya insularis. This one is very special because you can see how interesting the leaves looks like. It's rather hard as well. And the unique thing about this Hoya is it has a very cute octopus-like flowers, which I hope I can eventually grow this to flower, and I will share with everybody when that happens. And moving over this side, just look at this really cute and lovely red leaf acacia, and it's blooming as well. Just gorgeous deep red flower over here. And moving upwards, my lovely Oncidium orchids are in bloom as well. It's just really beautiful cream color flowers as it goes older, and the new flowers are more bright in yellow over here. And moving upwards, I have my Hoya elmeri that is budding up. This one is quite a frequent bloomer with fuzzy red flowers. So I will share with everybody when it flowers again. So do stay tuned. Like and subscribe if you haven't done so that you can be updated of my new updates of this flower when it eventually opens. And it has also very beautiful sun stressed leaves as well, as you can see from here. And just right next to elmeri, I have this frequent and gorgeous bloom here. Just look at how beautiful the flowers are. It's a very pretty combination of red coronas and pale orange petals. And this particular flower has no scent. It is a very frequent bloomer. This is probably the 4th or 5th time it has bloomed for me, and it has actually quite a few ambers. There's one here, and just moving upwards is veining, and there's one more here. So as you can see, there are 2 balls of flower that are currently blooming, and it's just so pretty. The thing about the flowers it's not very long lasting. It usually lasts for about 2 to 3 days or so, and especially recently with this crazy weather we have here in Singapore, I noted that we actually have another set of buds and flowers here, but this has dropped off in like only 2 days, whereas usually it can last for 2, 3 or even 4 days. So that's also the reason why I'm taking this video today, guys, because I am quite worried that the flowers would close tomorrow if I don't take a video today to share with everybody. And yeah, I just want to share that with you guys, how beautiful it looks. And next to it, you can see that there's a peduncle with some buds as well. This one is from my Carnosa pink, and there is also another bud over there. As you can see, it's pretty high up. So Hoya is really enjoying, sort of feeling free and natural, twining up and doing their thing, as you can already see from here. And they are just enjoying life. Oh yes, let me also share how the leaves look like for this particular Hoya, so that because I have quite a few of my viewers that has requested for a show of the foliage as well. So this is one of the new leaves. This is a very small one, and you can see how beautiful the foliage is, with the veining and the shape of the leaf. And over here is the full plant. You can see how it looks like. The leaves are somewhat sun stressed over here, and the top ones are exposed to less sun, so they are green. And you can see the veining, and these older leaves are a lot bigger compared to the new one. And opposite side to on this wall, I just want to share with everybody the update of my Imperialis Palawan over here, guys. The buds are really very huge now. I think they are getting ready to open anytime soon. So it is really exciting. I would definitely share the update with everybody when it opens. So do stay tuned. Please subscribe so that you will be updated and notified when I post a new video update on how this amazing and gorgeous Hoya flowers will look like when it's open. This is really one of the large Hoya flowers within the Hoya group, and you can see this is my hand, and that's the size of the flowers. They are hanging pretty high up there, so as you can see, I am sort of taking the video upwards, and I will show everybody this is how it looks. That's the Hoya that is running upwards, and these are the leaves. The leaves are also pretty huge. They are lime green in color. There's no particular veining. It's very hard, and as you can see, it's sort of like a bit kind of wavy at the edge. It's just a very simple large green leaf, and this particular Imperialis Palawan is, as you can see, is there's a long vine that is coming up and going downwards to the actual plant that is here. So you can see that actually it has given out a long vine all the way up there before it puts out a flower, and Hoya does like to do that. You know, they like to put out a long vine, and eventually at the end of the vine they would actually put up a piranka and they would flower. And moving over to this corner, my Coronaria pink still has 2 flowers that are left from the previous blooming. So these are really very long lasting. I mean, this time round the flowers has lasted for easily a week, and they still look very fresh. Just look at how perfect its star-shaped pattern is, and it's a rather large flower as well. It's just really sweet and pink and mesmerizing, and the leaves are again pretty similar to Imperialis. It's just a simple kind of green leaf without much veining. It's a bit furry, so it's really nice to touch. The leaves are a bit furry on top as well as below, and it's pretty hard as well. So this one is the actual plant. It's not a very big one, and it has managed to flower for me, even though it's not a big plant. The flowers have no scent. Guys, I think I need to speed up on this video because it's starting to get a bit dark, and in fact, can you see the moon is up? So yeah, let's just continue on the video. I just want to showcase this particular Hoya here as well. I believe I have not really talked about this guy here. Just look at the beautiful sun-stressed leaves with the lovely splashes, and the leaves are not very big. You just look at them. It's absolutely beautiful as well, and it's a pretty fast grower. It's put up a very long vine all the way to the back over there, guys. And just over this side, this is the very lovely Croniana splash with its really gorgeous tiny leaves with beautiful splashes. It is quite a common Hoya here in Singapore, and I believe across the world as well, but it's a very lovely one. It trails very nicely, and it also flowers quite often here for me, and the flowers give off a very wonderful jasmine floral scent that is pretty strong, so you definitely can't miss it when it flowers. And just look at how cute these flowers are. They are round and furry, and just look at them, and they last for about 5 days or so, giving off very strong scent, and they are a frequent bloomer. As you can see, I have one here, just down here, another one, and one more. So they're just absolutely beautiful, and they smell really nice as well. And there's just one more over there. All 4 of them are fully open, and this is a perfect time to take this video to show you guys. It's just trilling very nicely, and it makes a great hanging pot of Hoya for all to see. And just over this side, as you can see, most of my Hoyas are doing good. The rainy weather recently luckily hasn't had much very bad impact on them. There was a particular Hoya that had a root rot, which I reported, and it seems to be doing okay now. And over here I have crinkle 8 with its very crinkly leaves that is budding up. And at the back, Era Gorium is also budding up. And we have my Patricia that is also budding up, and it's also not a big plant. Patricia has also a very interesting method kind of leaves. And over here in my busy corner, rubida is flowering. There is one set of umbels with flowers here, and another one there that is also fully open. Rubida is a very fuss-free Hoya. It blooms frequently, and the flowers give off a pleasant floral scent. It lasts for about 4 to 5 days, and the leaves are kind of like taco shape. It is not dehydrated or anything, this is just how it looks. Pretty simple looking. It's glossy and hard, but not a very, it's a pretty kind of normal looking leaf. I guess the highlight is really, the fact that it's an easy grower and it's a very frequent bloomer. And next to rubida is my gorgeous and hardworking Carnosa white. As you can see from here, it has 2 sets of really beautiful blooms that are looking so pretty. They last for a long time, about maybe 5 to 7 days or so, and they are just so easygoing. They flower very, very often for me. I believe you guys must have seen me featuring them for so many times in my various videos, but I never get tired of this Hoya because it's just so nice, and it gives off a chocolate scent as well. And just over here, twirling over the side, there is one more. Sorry guys, today just lots of aeroplanes flying over my place. I don't know why they've just been flying over my place non-stop, so please bear with the sound. And I just want to quickly show everybody before the sky is dark, this beautiful Carnosa over here. And next to the lovely white Carnosa is this sariae red that is also a very hardworking bloomer and easygoing Hoya. It's budding up and it's going to flower soon. The flowers are gorgeous. I have featured this Hoya many times as well, and do refer to my older videos if you want to see how they look like, or of course you can also stay tuned for my new updates, which I will be sharing when it flowers. And over that inside there, another in the corner, there's one more bigger peduncle with bigger sets of buds that are getting ready to pop anytime soon, guys. This is a very deep dark red color, and the flowers are bell-shaped and they absolutely look amazing when it's open. So do stay tuned. And just to share, this is the plant. This is the Hoya, sariae red Hoya plant that is that's putting up the bloom. It's not a big plant as well, and the leaves are kind of long and it's currently sun stressed. The color is not very obvious here due to the poor lighting, unfortunately. Hope you don't mind. Yeah, so this is how the plant look like. It's not a big one, but it is flowering. So just to again share with you guys that Hoya do not need to be very big. It does not need to be a very big plant to flower. It just needs the right conditions, which I have shared in my older video, top tips how to make a Hoya flower. So I will add that in the description box below, and you can refer to that video for more tips on how to make your Hoya flower. And moving forward, I just want to share this Australis Lisa here, guys. It's very beautiful, and I'm just so thrilled to share that it has put up a peduncle for me. This is really a surprise because I understand Australis Lisa very rarely, you know, buds out of flower. So I have totally didn't expect this, but I believe it's because recently Singapore has you know, cold weather, and Australis Lisa apparently prefers a cooler temperature. So this might have triggered it, you know, to set up a peduncle, and definitely excited for it to flower and show you guys when that happens. Slightly above the Lisa, we have cystiantha splash here with its gorgeous splashes on its leaves. You can see from here. It's a very lovely specimen with very lovely splashes on its leaves, and it's a rather thin leaf Hoya, and it's also a very frequent bloomer. As you can see, it has a set of buds here that's really nice, and we are getting ready to open soon. I guess in another perhaps 2 to 3 days it should open, and when that happens I'll share that with you guys. And these are very lovely bell-shaped flowers that have a scent of lemongrass when it opens. And moving up here, I have my lovely azaleas that are happily flowering. It's really a beautiful plant with a lot of flowers. Even though it's not a Hoya, I really love this plant as well. And I just want to share with everybody what's going on up there. This amazing Hoya has flowered for me. I think it's pretty dark, and this video doesn't do justice for this very beautiful pink flowers, but I will try my best, guys, because this particular Hoya has already been in bloom for more than a week, and I'm afraid if I don't take a video to show everybody, it's probably gonna drop off soon. And I don't detect any scent. I do see quite a lot of nectar dripping down this Hoya, and I also want to share with you guys how the leaves looks like. Ooh, can you hear that? That's my resident lizard calling, because it's getting dark and it's starting to be active now. And yeah, this is the leaf. As you can see, it's very special. There is a prominent kind of veining, and the leaves sort of just, you know, I don't know how to describe this. Some people call it abs. You know, it's like going inwards. The leaf is These are not like flat. It's dipping inwards, as you can see. I don't think this is a very good video, to be honest, but maybe I would take another video later to show you guys. So I have actually inserted an earlier video of the Hoya that I taken in the daytime to showcase how beautiful these pink lovely sweet flowers are. So in this much better lighting, you can see the Hoya, and these are the leaves that I mentioned earlier on. You can see a lot more clearer about the veining and how the leaves looks like. Okay guys, it's really like pitch dark now. The lights are on, as you can see from here. The moon is out. I'm sorry, it's suddenly gotten so dark and my garden is like probably you know, not in its best. Doesn't look as pretty as I would like it to be now, but as you can see, maybe that's how it looks like in the natural, you know, kind of dark setting. A little bit of a night foresty jungle feel for you guys, to be surrounded by all these Hoyas over my place. Once again, thank you so much for your support. I'm really honored and happy that everybody enjoys my Hoyas and the videos, and I will definitely put up more content and share with everyone. So do share with me perhaps what kind of videos or content you would like to see, and I'll try my best, you know, to make more of such contents. And until the next time, bye.